When we got to Flamingo, that's when dude was hanging out. He was like he was in a parade or something. Stupid ass, hanging out the window. Hey! He was like, Tupac! And we like, oh, there go that motherfucker. So we popped the Huey, and that was it.
So I want to backtrack a little. So y'all was waiting at 662. Tupac and Suge Knight didn't show up. But if I'm not mistaken, y'all was actually waiting at 662 for Tupac and Orlando can fight, right?
Yeah.
Tell me about that, because Orlando actually wanted to fight Tupac, right?
Yeah, he's gonna get his ass knocked out. So Lane had hands, one punch.
Oh, for real, he had hands?
Oh, hell yeah, like God. Yeah. We ran into the New York dudes. Them. They asked us, do we need some help? We like, nah, we good. And then my little homie, we had some little homies out here selling work, kilos and shit. And they like, man, we know where them niggas gonna be. They gonna be at the 662 Club. They been advertising this all week. They gonna perform this night. So we went up there, and my little homies went and got the choppers. And Bob James talking about he seen us back there. He lucky he didn't see us. We didn't see him. You know what I'm saying? They lucky they didn't show up. You know what I'm saying? We had some headhunters with us, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they lucky they didn't show up. 3 choppers. It would have been a massacre, you know? And just pulled up there and pulled up there, waited up there for about an hour. Bob James said 10 minutes. It wasn't fucking 10 minutes. Waited up there about an hour. We got tired and went on, let's go get high. We bought some champagne bottles, Cristal and Dom Perignon and shit. Stopped at the store and got that shit. When we left, we was in 3 cars, matter of fact. And the other 2 cars missed the light. So we kept on going, heading towards the hotel.
If anybody else is going to be implemented in this trial with P. Diddy, I really think that they're going to hold that until we see the trial date in May, because this is already hard enough for them to control. They got to try to keep it as quiet as possible. Now, mind you, P. Diddy has already asked for a gag order because he wants to be able to control the direction of what's communicated in his own way.
If he lets certain things get out, it may mess him up tremendously. They already took his kid's passport. Justin Combs and the daughters, they took their passport. They can't even leave out the country.
Everybody is on lockdown per se, and until this all comes to a head, we're going to see all kinds of ways that P. Diddy is going to try to continue to manipulate the situation that is beneficial to him. But at the end of the day, I really think that the prosecution has a solid case and they're really trying to hold their weight and keep everything as hush-hush as they can. We're not going to know who else is implemented until that trial date, just for the simple fact that they don't want anyone to run. They don't want to have to chase nobody down. They don't want anybody to disappear. They want things to just kind of fall into place so that we can go to trial and everybody can say their piece. There's a lot of witnesses. You got to figure 120 claims. There's a lot of witnesses they got to move through. There's a lot of interviews they got to move through. Who knows the amount of evidence? We already know the videos are real. They've been leaked. We already know that his house was taped to the hilt on wires and cameras. There's no telling what they actually found on those films besides the activities.
He had the cameras in the wall. I feel that that's breaching privacy and you inviting people to the house. He wouldn't let none of them even go to the bathroom. That's why Denzel Washington and his wife got up and left.
It's sad to say, but the situation he created for himself, he's going to hang himself by his own actions and his own precautions of security or wanting to have that tape for later. Whatever it was, he created his own evidence against himself.
The feds, they went and searched the perimeter of every mansion that he had. It's over with now for him. Once they present this in court, they had to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that he did not do this with intentions.
Combs, who is being held at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn until his May 2025 trial, has, among other things, orchestrated social media campaigns that are, in his words, aimed at tainting the jury pool. According to the prosecutors, made efforts to publicly leak materials he viewed as helpful to his case. The filing includes redacted notes found during a jail sweep, while prosecutors alleged are evidence Combs paid a witness to post in support of him on Instagram. The filings also claim that Combs has contacted witnesses through third party and used telephone accounts of at least 8 other inmates, seemingly to avoid law enforcement monitoring. The filings also stated he tried to make a phone call to contacts who are not on his approved contact list.
I hope he know that they recording every single call that he make out of that, every letter that he send out, regardless of what comes in that has his name on it. They search, they check, they read every letter. I want y'all to know this gonna hurt him tremendously in this case. R.I.P. Kim Porter, R.I.P. Tupac.
The filing stated to obtain or maintain access to other inmates' phone access code numbers, the defendant directs others to pay the inmates, including through payment processing apps and the BOP, Bureau of Prison, commissary account deposits, adding that Combs knows this is against the BOP regulations. On November 8th, Combs' legal team filed another bid for the hip-hop mongrel to be freed from the detention by proposing that they called an extremely substantial comprehensive bail package. Combs' previous attempt to be released from jail on bond has been denied by multiple judges. This renewed motion for bail by Combs' attorney was followed by 2 requests around the time he was charged and an appeal filed in the Second Circuit Court of the Appeal in September.
He studied trying to get out. He studied trying to hire his lawyer to get him a bond, but his lawyer told him, you cannot get out right now, regardless of what Diddy's trying to do or whatever he's trying to hide or get in line or get in order for trial. You cannot tamper with the witnesses this time. You can send the threats, you can make the phone calls, you can do all the stuff that you've been doing, but you have to fall back at some point. A lot of people lost their lives behind Diddy. Everybody knew what happened to Al B. Shore. Everybody knew the way that he treated Cathy. He thought that it wasn't going to get put out, that they leaked the whole video of him putting his hands on her. The Fed said that they got him on multiple charges. By the way that he abused Cathy on that footage, it goes to show what he did to all them other people. And Orlando Brown said he don't like what Diddy did. He said if you go to Diddy's house, you're going to have to party with Diddy. Regardless of what went on, a lot of people knew for a fact that T.D. Jakes was the main one telling Diddy he need to change his life years ago. The Fed's been watching Diddy for so long, and this lawsuit brought out a whole bunch of stuff we didn't know about.
Even so much as on his birthday, he had his kids sit around in front of a camera with a cake and call him and sing him happy birthday and then post it on all their social medias. He did that as a poise to influence potential jury that is going to be held, trying to persuade them in the sympathy role. He is trying to find any and every which way to bring the spotlight to him as being a good spotlight and influence people through social media, through phone calls, through someone else going and making the threat. Like we said before, the reach for P. Diddy is far beyond them holding them in jail, and he's going to try every tactic he thinks he can get away with, but really they're tracking everything he does, whether he follows the analytical data or not. At the end of the day, it's only going to hurt his case, the fact that he is sitting here still trying to go behind the back and go, hey, if you say anything. There is over 120 lawsuits filed against this man. Not everybody's going to tell the same lie.
Ain't no telling how many lawsuits filed against Jay-Z. Regardless of what went on, he was right there with him. They found all the footage that connects him to Kim Porter, Tupac, Al B. Shore, and Cathy. I want y'all to know this is a sad situation. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. There's a lot of people who feel that what they did and the crimes they committed inside the Diddy parties was unseen. T.D. Jakes, he tried to change all their life. You know that you can't be connected with some people because it'll be birds of a feather flock together. If they're a good person, then you good. If you a bad person, then you bad. I want y'all to know this is a sad situation. We have to really pay close attention to the people we keep around us. When you spot certain things, you have to say something about it or speak up. They sign NDAs. By him making them sign NDAs, it messed up everything because they can't speak. They can't even tell what they saw.
But the NDA, when it comes to illegal actions, holds no weight. If someone is out here committing and you have a signed NDA under them, it don't matter. You will be held accountable for not reporting. So that's not an excuse or a way out for any of these people at the end of the day. If they knew that he was sitting here trafficking of any type and they didn't say nothing, they are guilty by association.
It's an accomplice It's like you accomplished to all this because you sat right there and saw like the security guards. The security guards was the one intimidating people. A lot of people knew for a fact the way that he had Wale on the balcony, we already knew for a fact that whatever Wale didn't do, Diddy sent them security guard right after him. That's why everybody who went to them parties, a lot of their names is on that list. And a lot of people wanted to wait to see if the list come out and it be people names, movie stars names, and people that we never expected. It came out, but we knew for a fact that these the same people that's been with Diddy this whole time.
When the list is growing, they've released another list. That list is going to be longer than Epstein's list at the end of this. If you really think about it, there are so many people that are intertwined, and there are so many people that are on the hush hush, keep it quiet, you don't know I was there, versus the people that we do know were there. I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't a couple thousand people involved in this.
Let me know if you're a fan of Young Miami. Let me know if you're a fan of Kim Porter. R.I.P. Tupac, R.I.P. Biggie, R.I.P. everybody who was lost behind this. I want y'all to know Young Miami just released everything. I want y'all to really pay close attention. Young Miami, she was the main one. She was right there. She saw everything that was in the safe. She saw everything that was inside of that file cabinet. And the Fed said that Diddy, he cooked now. He go to court on Monday. That's exactly when the trial starts. I want y'all to know, Kim Porter, the footage from everything getting done, from the stuff getting dropped in her drink, it was all in the closet. I want y'all to know this is a sad situation, but Young Miami had everything on her iPhone.
You know, there's a lot of twists and turns to this case, but one thing we know for facts is there's a lot of innocent women involved. Young Miami may be one of them. She was implemented by a woman who was filing a lawsuit on P. Diddy. Young Miami has been named in one of the lawsuits against P. Diddy, this time from a woman alleging that the Mongol abused her and then once even impregnated her. The accusation is that Young Miami came back and persuade her to not have the baby, tried to make her go away. Young Miami moves silently for P. Diddy, and that's where she gets implemented because she's the one, taking the long flights out and carrying substance with her. She's the one that's sitting here basically covering his back.
Diddy knew he shouldn't have never did this to Kim Porter or Tupac. R.I.P. Tupac. Drop the 222s down in the comment section for Tupac.